Welcome back to Factorio. Starting off, we get another research. We got artillery shell shooting speed, which honestly not super useful because you only need to fire like one time. If we were moving through places a lot, that'd probably be alright. 100% faster. I mean, if we can blow up more of the enemies, that's probably okay. We should get that. It's only 2,000. Looks like we are also up to the 2,000 cost things. Oh, here's follower robot count. Do we need follower robots? No. Getting it anyway. Alright. That's gonna get working. The robots are still here, moving everything, doing their best. Things are getting done. And we are taking all the stuff from this way. I guess we do have one more iron up here. Could make that do something for us. But the trains are getting concerning. Would we even be able to sneak this in here at all? To make another iron here? Kinda. But we kinda need to figure out better trains. And we're going to try that out to the south here. More resources are available down here. More iron, more copper. So what we want is to put a wall right about here and right about here. And then also a teeny tiny wall right here. And that will get us another nice big chunk to play with. But of course, before we can set up walls to keep everybody out, we need to first clear out the middle. There's a few things I want to try for that. Like nukes. If we go up here, we got a bit of the good stuff here. Take all these out of this box. You have one more? I suppose one more. Here's just a handful of these in here. They're getting processed slowly. You're not bringing enough ammo up here to use all of it up. That's alright. We kind of want to have that be doing other things. We move it down to the other nuclear section here. We want to set up something that can make some stuff work for us here. This is waiting on these. It's only waiting because the output is full. This is empty. This goes into here. This could be making more. Got 72 in here. There's kind of this loop around here. If it's gotten to this part, we don't need it for other things, though, so we could probably have the enrichments go in here. How would we set that up effectively? Now, these making a bunch of these, so we are still using more of these currently. This uses one. Make 10 of these. It's gonna make more. What's it take to make the nukes here? Explosives, rocket control units, and 30 of these. Man, that's expensive. Question time 50 seconds. That seems expensive. We can only make like a couple of those. Probably just save them for the larger hives. These smaller ones would be easy enough to just take out normally. I don't know if we really need a setup making nukes here. It seems a bit excessive, perhaps. Atomic bombs. My goodness. Let's see here. If we have this many of these, So just grab the stuff we need for this. It should at least be getting to the storage. If we have it set up correctly, at least. Or if they're even in the storage system. Here's the regular rockets. We don't have any of the actual regular rockets, we just have the explosive rockets. I'm trying to set that up. So we need explosives and rocket control units. Maybe in here, maybe? Here. Explosives. 100, more than enough. I just need the rocket control units. Which probably do not have a box making those to be sent places. Should be down here next to the low density structures. We do. Doing okay. How many do we need for the nukes? That's the same as rockets. 10 atomic bombs. That's making actual units. And then we are out of explosives. So just 20 atomic bombs. That seems good. This already has a couple of these in here. That's alright. Put the rest of these away. Don't need more of these. This is filling up nicely. Yeah, request your chest at all times. One additional stack inserter. Okay. So let's compare this to the explosive rockets. Range modifier 150. Effect size 9. Destroys cliffs. Damage 400 plus 920 explosion. Area of effect size 7. Area says 3. Damage of 1,000 times 100. Area effect size 35. Area effect size 3. 1,000 times 400. It's got a lot of different areas effect sizes. This is area effect size 6.5 with explosions. Area effect size 9 of destroying cliffs. Does a lot of damage. What's the range? The range is more on the rocket launcher. Do you launch an atomic bomb with a rocket launcher? This is dangerous. It's dangerous to even have these. This really thought through too much. Okay. So let us get moving then. First we need to clear everything out. That's a job for the Spattertron. And 10,000 explosive rockets. You'll love to see it. Here we go. Grid. It'll load it slower. Go through trees though. That's alright. So get out there and start going. Make sure we don't get hit by a train. That wouldn't be too helpful. Past the defenses. And we are out into the wild. Clear it. From north to south, I suppose. Do some sweeps here. Close to the walls has been dealt with because of the artilleries, so that's good. But further out here is stuff we need to deal with. And deal with it we shall. Between our shooting speed, and explosive damage, it really is a whole thing. nuke them up. We're gonna be firing through these rockets at an absolute pace here. And that's why we have 10,000 of them. It mostly works. It mostly works. Just a little bit of damage. That's right. So we're getting a little bit close to the oil up here. Not what you want. My goodness. Got a little bit of armor on this thing. Clearly we could be fine getting some more. But we don't really have space for more, so it is what it is. These guys. Oh yeah. That's working fine. And now, south. The level of destruction we're capable of. Pretty wild. In fact, we just use the cliffs to our advantage. Brilliant stuff. You. It still take many rockets to deal with. That's alright. Okay. They're also trying to do some stuff. I think they just don't work when we are recharging the shields. That's alright. Slightly larger guys here. They're all the same size guys, but slightly larger hive. Not large enough, though. The largest ones are going to still be at least a small problem. I'm more concerned about using the nukes being a problem for us than anything. Improper nuke launching. Not safe for anybody. Another option would be slowly creeping forward walls that would just deal with everything for us. But that requires choke points and everything to be super effective. So. I'm just gonna try with rockets for right now. Trying and succeeding. That's good. Yeah, there's plenty of space out here. Hopefully there's not any stragglers like we found when we were setting up mines out to the west. With the size of the areas, the fact that they like to keep trying to spread out all the time, it's very possible. It's something we need to deal with. And we will learn if they are doing so when our stuff blows up. It's pretty noticeable. So we can't really just run into colossal biter guys. They still do damage. Even if it's not actual damage, just shield damage. Still noteworthy. There's just a couple guys left there. wonder how many rockets it's going to take to just clear all this. We've been firing them with much speed. Let's just pour on in. My goodness. Wild. Wild stuff. You. Okay. And here is one of the spots we're going to have to defend. Like right here. The rest of it is actually disconnected by the water. So that's actually pretty good. I don't think anything can jump across even the slightest amount of water here, so... Like here, we can cross, but they can't. We'll need to clear out a little bit on the outside here, just to make it safe to set the walls up. Probably just... these guys will be fine. They're just worms too, it's not even a problem. Alright. Yeah, then further out here, that should be fine. These ones are already kind of in line with here. That's fine. There is potential problems with only having this much defenses, but a lot of the damage is with the flamethrowers, which is AoE, so ultimately it's probably going to be fine. And if it's not, we will find out. That'd be interesting. But anyways, continuing south to destroy some more guys. Still have not found particularly large clumps. Those seem to be further out in general. Although this is a fairly substantial expansion here. Really getting over there. Oh, these guys. Slightly outside of the little hive there. Trying to try to go set up a new place or something. I appreciate that. I can allow it. I'll say it. Good stuff is something. Love that they're auto tracking too. Always a good time. Auto targeting attacks. Solves a lot of problems. Okay. Here. Kind of deal with all the spawners while they're chasing us around. Works. Less spawners means less guys are going to be chasing us around later. Works. There's some more water here. That's towards the area we're going to be setting things up. Look at all these guys. What are you all up to? It's all outside. Trying to go start some more things. Good. Okay. See this? These guys right here? Just gonna try to start something. No. Not allowed. Not allowed. Yep. That did it. Now we need to get the nukes off of here. So we don't fire any more nukes. Let's see what kind of destruction that had there. The remaining guys got unclumped. Now they're all attacking at the same time. How close together so we can blow them up. Yeah, that's pretty effective. Yeah, that's pretty effective. Blew it up here and blew up that much of the guys. Is it worth all the stuff it takes to make them? Questionable. And we run away. My goodness. Auto. It auto puts the rest of these in there. Not really what I want. I only want to nuke a little bit. Some of the time. The rest of the time, just regular rockets. Get the job done. No residual radiation here. Yeah, look, took 2 atomic bombs to deal with just those guys. If we try to just deal with the upper one here with just the rockets. A lot of guys we need to deal with. Well, it seems like the nukes mostly kind of defeated the structures more than anything. Yeah, that's fine too. Some you. Throw some stragglers here. And you got some here. Also good. These works. How rude. So we're gonna be building here-ish. I'm gonna need to deal with these guys. Well, let's deal with these guys. Looping them back. Blowing them all up. It is wildly effective. We still have 7,600 rockets. That's definitely going. It's definitely going. Let's see if we can find more large packs we can shoot the rest of the nukes in. That'll be good. Clear reasonably far away from where we're building here. That should be good. Yeah, they need to be large enough to like have the nuke be effective attack. It's too small and it just doesn't need that much. It's kind of a waste. Especially since they're expensive. Deal with it by circling around here. Some guys up here in the middle. Rude. There we go. That down here looks nukeable. One of the larger ones we need to deal with, ish. We got 8 more of the things. Might as well. Let me run away. Switch back. So they start chasing us, and they get out of the nuke's blast range. Yeah, that just took out the entire thing in one attack. Yeah, pretty effective. Pretty effective. Runs for these guys. Circling around. Blow everybody up. And then everyone's blown. Yeah, we're good. A little bit more to the north here we need to deal with. Yeah, there's definitely difficulty curves with clearing out the areas. Let's go with a couple turrets. Turret creep in. Get a shotgun. Get a tank. Get a Spidertron. Power armor. Lots of stuff to do. It's absolute speed. Sight to behold. Okay. Making good work. Good job here. Clearing it all up. Still can't get complacent though. We could just explode. Nuke these guys. We did not do that correctly. We don't want the nukes on the rotation here. That'd be too much. 6 nukes left. Look. These, that's probably gonna take 2. It's like 5 there already. That'll be good. Rockets for these guys. And what a stream of rockets it is. I think a Circle 8 was the right choice there. Figurine going through there. Sticking to the outside. Usually a bit safer. Okay. Clean up our shores. A little bit of damage there again. Getting a little sloppy. Can't be doing that, or we explode. Not a safe activity. Not a safe activity. Also blow up a lot of trees. That's alright too. Perfectly fine. I think I got confused by the cliffs there. That's fine by me. This guy I need to deal with. At the same time. Melee would definitely be an entire thing here. Just jumping into the hordes of enemies. We definitely want power armor for that. That's for sure. You can almost do, or melee go with like the laser defenses. Kind of. Not really. They're just blowing up the forest here. think you're going? Nope. Not allowed. This is why we have thousands and thousands of rockets. Because it takes thousands and thousands of rockets. It's pretty much cleared that way. So we really just have... down this way still. Let's get it. I said it's definitely going faster. Since we're significantly stronger than we were before. Which makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Up. Okay. Another thing we need to do is clear all this area out and get the defenses up before they can spread back in. Should be inconvenient. We can do that. Worms in the forest. Not cool. And you. Okay. I'm just gonna go around nuking the rest of these guys, just running around. Launch the nuke. I knew that somehow. It's firing nukes weirdly. It's not being as effective as it could be. This is the way it fires. Okay. And now we are out of this. Now we need to clean up. Easier said than done. Oh, look at all these. Look at all these guys. Okay. This is just a whole area here. Oh no. Took some structural damage there. That'll be one. Maybe it's difficult to make sure everybody's been destroyed here. With all the waves moving around. Let's head back to the top here. There were guys here. Where did they go? Did they go anywhere? Good question. We'll find out. We will know what's happening eventually. Clear out the rest of this. A couple worms survived at the edge there with a little bit of HP. Wild. Miss. And not a safe one. Might be able to go around in circles, kind of open here. Keep on looking around. Getting some of them spires and some of the worms down. Getting slowed is not ideal. That's something to deal with. Huh. Yeah, two nukes right next to each other. Not the most effective setup there. Just damage. Okay. Almost there. Like everything required to make another nuke. Which is to be expected. They are expensive and complicated. Remnants in this area. Seem to be out of power. That doesn't help with the trying to walk around business. Got the portable fusion reactor. One battery here, which has a little bit in it. We'll give that a little time to recharge, yeah. What else do we need to deal with? We're building, I think, right here. We really don't need to be going too much further south than this. Build here. How are we able to get to this oil field? So maybe we build it here. That should be alright. As long as this part isn't connected. As long as that part isn't connected. We don't need little gaps that we need to deal with. That's no good. For you. No shortage of areas that are beneficial to destroy. Some of these will just be dealt with the artillery once we have the wall set up. That'll be just fine. Okay. So, yeah, these other ones might be a problem. Especially when we get set up and it starts firing the artillery before we're ready. Like it sometimes does. Could get dicey. I kind of want to deal with that either down there. We were bringing a couple nukes on us. We come back down to build the walls. Let's kind of soften them up before we get going. And over this way. It's definitely too far for them to be a problem that way. That's good. Yeah, it's gonna be building it like right around here. It's definitely going to hit them. They'll pour around. It'll be a problem. They can't reach me. Water is so powerful. So lets you do whatever you want. There's a reason there's not a make water tiles option. Just filling the water in. That'd be really strong. Let's clean up the rest of this. Sounds good. It's casually firing off thousands and thousands of missiles. And they explode. Everything's great. Okay. There's nice stragglers here. There's nice copper. That's gonna be outside though, unfortunately. Okay. Let's head back north. Make sure nothing has been wandering in further. At least that we can see. Overall, it should be alright. We'll see how the nuclear blast craters change over time. Because other explosions and stuff and scars of things eventually go away. But it's quite a lot. That's for sure. Let's head back this way. So peaceful. Everything's dead. Okay. We continue the all around the outside ring for the train, for the defenses, and have it set up to prioritize stocking the new ones for a while. Because that would obviously make sense. Have to deconstruct defense 1, move that there. And this is actually defense 1, so this will be 8, 9, 10, and 11. So that works fine. We finally rename these to 1 and 2 here. Technically we could do defense 2 already, but it's fine. And also take out all the wall here at the oil outpost. It's only being defended by a couple laser turrets. That should be alright. Not seeing any evidence of any extra missions that got sent in here. I think we're pretty much fine. Go back to base here. Should be good. Just gonna have to stock up on everything we need for making new walls. Like everything. There's one worm here. He exploded. Brilliant stuff. All in all, that took 6,400 rockets. It seems like a lot because it is. Seems like a lot because it is. Some repairs there. I don't have any repair bots or anything out for this wall either. That's okay. Should be good. Should be good. I don't think we have enough resources or processing or anything to set up automated atomic bombs. So we're just not going to do that. Just the top here. So it needs more steel. It's not a full thing here. That's okay. Let's park the Spidertron again. Fill up on more rockets for potential future usage. That'll be good. And make sure everything is still working back here. It probably is. Everything's probably fine. Okay. This box currently has a bunch of rockets in it. And that means rockets will be right here. I guess they're bringing the rockets from the other storage and then bringing these ones over to that storage. Just not the most efficient way to do things. Okay. Gets the job done, I guess. Gives all the robots something to do. Moving all the rockets over there. Thank goodness. And some of the rocks we had on us. But first they need to charge. That's why we have all these roboports here. Doing their best. Okay, let's see how things are doing here. Copper is doing not so great. Probably because we're using up a ton more of it earlier on here. It's going. This iron is also somewhat going. Over here. Ammo's coming in. Steel's coming in. It's going. This copper is getting split from here, so it's not quite as much. And fold all the copper's coming through right to here. Getting added in and then kind of immediately used. Quite a bit of it. It is everything up and running here. Gears are actually making it to the undergrounds. So we're actually making some fast undergrounds here. And also some of them are getting over to the fast splitters. So all these gears are doing their job. Making stuff. The gears are getting past here for making everything else. We're making pipes. Looking good to me. No full lines of anything, really. Gets the job done. Pipes are getting through to here. Back up to here. To be made into heat exchangers. All this activity here only continues until they've filled up all the boxes. And that'll be fine. Solar panels, we're making engines. All in all, the only science that's behind still is the yellow ones here. They're slowly getting made. Really just waiting on processing units. Processing units are waiting on the electronic circuits and advanced circuits, which are mostly waiting on copper to make the wire, to make the electronic circuits, to make the advanced circuits. This one copper is coming in reasonable pace. A lot of it's also being used making up these, but these are kind of full. That's another balancing act. Eventually, the other things get filled. And then the shortage becomes in a different location and everything. That's okay. Nothing's going over here. No advanced circuits. Okay. Advanced circuits need to get past quite a few things. And most of them are getting grabbed to make construction bots currently. That's fine, I guess. It's doing what it can. Construction bots full. I just be adding more logistics bots to the network still. These ones are only making it through because the speed modules are done, and these ones aren't getting any electronic circuits. Done-ish. The only reason any of the advanced circuits are getting passed is because there's not enough electronic circuits to be making more processing units, to be making more of the utility science packs. And the reason there's not enough of all those other things is because it's making all the other things. So, that's okay. This is up here working pretty well. Sending more load-and-see structures to fill up this line here too. And then the load-and-see structure line over to the science, or space sciences, doing good. There's a process unit there. That has been made into the requirements for the satellite here. It's got 34. 6,000 science left in here. It's definitely getting a little short. I hope this isn't launching without a satellite in it. It's probably fine. This needs rocket control units. This needs process units. It's something. It's trying to do stuff. Alright. Anyways. We need to focus on getting these walls up. And then we can make use of the resources in here. Or something. Mostly trying to figure out good train system down here. First, it needs to be defended. Next time. Goodbye.